What's next for the Raiders? With a critical showdown against the undefeated Chiefs looming, the Raiders face a quarterback dilemma after their starter was sidelined by injury. A newcomer from the practice squad has been called up, sparking a fresh quarterback battle and leaving fans on the edge of their seats. Can this sudden switch turn the tide against one of the league's toughest defenses? Stay tuned as we dive deep into this unfolding quarterback drama, dissecting every move and what it means for the Raiders season. Make sure to subscribe, comment, and hit the like button for more exclusive Raiders Today updates on the Raiders. Raiders fans, here we are again, gearing up for another crucial game in the AFC West, but this time, the stakes couldn't be higher. As the Raiders prepare to face the unbeaten Chiefs this Sunday, all eyes are on the quarterback situation after Aiden O'Connell was sidelined with a thumb fracture. The question at the heart of Raider Nation: can a last-minute replacement lead the charge and bring home a season-defining victory? With the team sitting at a precarious 2-5, this matchup is more than just another game. It's a test of resilience, strategy, and, ultimately, the very future of the Raiders. But there's a twist. Desmond Ridder, a recent addition from the Cardinals practice squad, was signed to cover O'Connell's absence. While fans were eager to see him step in immediately, Coach Antonio Pierce has opted to stick with Gardner Minshew. After winning the starting role in training camp, Minshew's season has been rocky, culminating in 8 interceptions and a rough 4-turnover game last week. Can he be trusted to turn things around against a dominant Chiefs defense? With key players like Jacoby Myers potentially returning to bolster the offense, it's now or never for the Raiders. Can the coaching staff and the players rally to overcome these setbacks? Or will the Chiefs' perfect record remain untarnished? As we unravel this gripping narrative, one thing is certain: every decision matters in this high-stakes battle. The first and perhaps most pressing question for the Raiders is whether Coach Pierce's decision to start Minshew over Ridder is the right move. Minshew has experience, and when he's on his game, he can make the kind of plays that elevate a team. But the recent string of turnovers has fans questioning if he's the right choice to face the Chiefs' high-pressure defense. Pierce's decision, however, seems to be about more than just the numbers. By choosing Minshew, he's signaling that he believes experience will outweigh the risk. After all, Minshew has been in these high-stakes situations before and knows how to handle the pressure, at least in theory. But can he shake off his recent struggles and show up when it counts most? Meanwhile, Ridder waits in the wings. This third-year QB from the Cardinals has yet to prove himself on the field, but he's already gaining a reputation for his confidence and leadership in the locker room. Pierce's focus is on Ridder's potential for the long haul. But for Raiders fans hungry for a win, patience is wearing thin. Should the team give Ridder a shot sooner rather than later? Facing the Chiefs, who are currently undefeated, brings its own set of challenges for the Raiders. Their formidable defense has crushed offenses across the league, and this week, they'll be ready to exploit any weakness they see in the Raiders lineup. If Minshew is to succeed, he'll need to protect the ball and limit turnovers. A feat easier said than done against a team that capitalizes on every mistake. The Chiefs' secondary, though not as highly ranked, still poses a threat. They know Minshew's record and will likely look to pressure him early and often. This means the Raiders' offensive line will play a crucial role in buying Minshew the time he needs to make plays. Can they rise to the occasion and give their QB the support he needs? Or will the Chiefs' defense find cracks in the armor? Adding to the intrigue is the potential return of Jacoby Myers, a key player whose ankle injury sidelined him in recent games. His return could tip the scales, providing Minshew with another reliable target downfield. But with Myers just coming back from injury, will he be at full strength to make an impact? The Chiefs' undefeated status sets the stage for an intense battle, one that could either cement the Raiders as serious contenders or expose the depth of their struggles. Will this matchup be the game-changer Raiders fans have been waiting for? The Raiders' recent loss to the Rams highlighted several key weaknesses, particularly in the passing game. Minshew's 4 turnovers were costly and left many wondering if his starting role was in jeopardy. Coach Pierce, however, seems determined to stand by his QB, giving him one more chance to prove he has what it takes. Fans are divided on the decision. Some believe that after such a rough outing, Minshew deserves another shot to redeem himself, especially given his role in previous successes. Others argue that it's time for a fresh face at QB, even if Ridder is still new to the team. Could it be that Coach Pierce is seeing something in Minshew that the fans don't? The coaching staff is betting that Minshew can turn things around with the right mindset. Pierce has openly talked about the need for Minshew to clear his head and focus solely on the game. It's a bold strategy, one that could backfire if Minshew falters again. But if it works, this could be the start of a new chapter for the Raiders season. While this week's game against the Chiefs is crucial, it's clear that Coach Pierce has one eye on the long-term future of the Raiders. By bringing in Ridder, he's looking to build depth at quarterback, perhaps even grooming him for a future starting role. Ridder's presence may not be felt on the field this week, but his potential impact on the team's dynamics is hard to ignore. Ridder's locker room presence has already made waves. He's seen as a calm, confident leader, traits that could benefit the team in high-stress situations. Pierce has stressed that Ridder doesn't need to step in and save the day, which shows a strategic, patient approach to building his confidence and knowledge of the playbook. For Raiders fans, though, the question lingers. How long are they willing to wait? If Minshew's struggles continue, will the team be forced to reconsider Ridder sooner than planned? And could Ridder's potential change the Raiders' season trajectory if he's given the chance to shine? As the Raiders brace for one of the toughest matchups of the season, their quarterback dilemma is a reminder of the high-stakes decisions that shape every game. Coach Pierce's choice to start Minshew is a gamble that will either pay off in resilience or expose the need for change. Meanwhile, Ridder stands ready, a potential ace in the hole for a future yet unwritten. For the fans, the journey is a thrilling one, filled with hope, concern, and a burning desire to see their team succeed. Will Minshew rise to the occasion, or is it time to fast-track Ridder's development? These are questions that only the game will answer. Until then, Raider Nation waits with bated breath, united in support of a team fighting to find its way. And we want to hear from you. What's your take on Coach Pierce's decision? Is sticking with Minshew the right call? Or should Ridder get his shot sooner rather than later? Drop